All right, guys, glad that you're back. Welcome back to Cover to Cover, which is my channel. You might recognize me maybe from the channel that my wife and I do called Suzu and the Wolfman. And on that channel, we mainly react to newer bands that we've discovered through you guys, through fans, like Nightwish and Floor, Janssen, and all the auxiliary bands that came with that, Rammstein and all. This is going to be totally different. This is my second video. I don't know when I'll release all these, but what I want to do as in Cover to Cover is take a song that I liked when I was younger, or even maybe later in my life that I liked, and do it, and then cover it in a cover that I like, and maybe have a little comment there at the end, so just bear with me as I'm figuring all this out by myself. My wife usually does all of this, so you can see that I'm not completely up to snuff on it, but I appreciate you hanging out. And so again, this song, I chose to do Love Hurts by Nazareth. Now this version is like 30 years after the original. This one's in 2005. And it's live in studio video HD. And I looked at just a little bit of it to make sure. I want to do this one. I looked at some of the older ones from the 70s and just didn't find one that the video quality was any good. So I'm going to do that. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to do Joan Jett's version of Love Hurts. And again, the whole idea behind this channel is for me to do a cover, or for me to do a song that I like and then a cover of it that I like as well. If you think I've missed a cover, then certainly comment down below and I'll see what I can do. I am a collector of covers, and I will tell you that most of the songs that I'm going to present on this channel, I have 10 or 15 covers at least of each song. However, if you think there's a cover I've missed, especially if there's a cover of Overseas that I've missed, I want to watch it. So again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for your time, and let's get into this. All right. Just a quick pause, and I'm trying to pause it again. His voice sounds great, and I think the bass player has probably been around with him for a while. I don't know if he's the original bass player. Of course, the drummer and the guitar player are pretty young, and so I'll start it back again. But his voice, for being 30-something years later, is really good on this song. that was exceptional. So we're going to go over to the next video, and without further ado, this is Joan Jett, and I want to say probably the 80s or 90s, and the first time I fell in love with Joan Jett, actually. So we'll talk about that as well. Here we go. Joan Jett, Love Hurts. Okay, so this is 1990 CBS record. So 1990 for the Joan Jett, and then 2005 for the remake or Nazareth redoing that song. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this, and I realized before I start getting a lot of comments that yes, Joan Jett is a lesbian. That doesn't make her any less beautiful. And I think at this time this video came out, I probably didn't know, and I wouldn't care. I could care less, again. But she's a gorgeous woman. I understand they stacked us up to make her look like uber sexy and attractive to men, and that's what they do, and that's fine. Now, I was watching her in The Runaways, and so this goes, Runaways go back. She's been around a while, and loved The Runaways. And then I saw that she'd done this cover, and I probably hadn't heard this song in a while when I listened to this cover, and love it. It's fantastic. It's typical 90s MTV kind of, you know, again, she's dressed up beautiful. Obviously, she's a beautiful lady anyway, but she's dressed up to be real appearing, the real red lipstick on the dark colors, you know, not really showing any of the band, just showing lots of pictures of people that are in love, probably, or being hurt by love. Going back to the Nazareth video, again, probably the bass player and the singer are the only two original members left. I don't know. I'll do more research next time. Sorry about that. Maybe I will. But a lot of things to say about that. First of all, I felt like they took that song, and I say this about bands that cover stuff, they took the song and made it their own. Well, they took that song and they did make it their own. The drummer and the drummer and the guitar player were obviously much, much younger. And but the lead that he did was fantastic. I noticed that he started to do the lead that was kind of like the beginning of Love Hurts, where he's fading in. He quickly abandoned that and showed his chops, his great chops, as does the bass player. Couldn't tell what the bass player was playing. I want to say it was probably a Ken Smith bass, but I was trying to get a look at the rig, and again, doesn't matter on a video, you know, but I would love to see. I'm always interested. The guitar player, standard, right? He had a Gibson Les Paul and two Marshall stacks behind him, and then the drummer had a rack of stuff. I don't know what the drums he was playing. He was playing Sabian cymbals. There you have it. And I think that the vocalist, given his age, and I mean that was 17 years ago, and he looked pretty rough. So if he's alive, I have no idea. But if he is, yeah. Anyway, loved it. I loved both of those a lot. So if you have anything you want to say, if you've heard another video cover of this particular song that you like, better than the Joan Jett, please mention it below, and if I have time, I'll certainly get to it. So thank you. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the notification bell so you'll see more stuff that's coming out if you enjoy this type of thing, and comment down below. And so yeah, we'll see you next time, and we'll have something different next time. But thank you again. Y'all have a great day.